I can tell you this, I've been involved in reaching decisions, reaching compromise at the state level, but right now in running for U.S. Congress with Barack Obama, Nancy Pelosi, Harry Reid, and Joe Donnelly in a nest right now, having taken our country into 3 generations of debt and mortgage the futures of kids and grandkids in this country. When I talk about freezing a budget, there's no compromise. Freeze means freeze. When we talk about cut, it means cut across the board, no compromise, cut. But it means fighting for the values of who we are in this country and the ideological war going on in this nation. I would make no apologies whatsoever for would I compromise what most Americans are saying they want, 75% of the country. Absolutely not. I would stand with 75% of this country and tell these people, including Pelosi and Donnelly, to go back to the starting board, start over on the healthcare policy, and I will file the defunder, the appropriation of the healthcare bill, because I absolutely don't believe there's compromise yet. The compromise comes when the American people are back at the table with the new Congress.
Here's the issue that I have with the word compromise, is there are 2 fundamentally different worldviews. There's one worldview that says that individuals, every individual has unique and amazing God-given potential. And if you truly believe that, you will fight for certain policies because of human responsibility. You'll fight for freedom for individuals. You'll try to keep the government out of people's lives. And then there's this other worldview that says people are absolutely pathetic and they need a big government to come and solve all of their problems, their healthcare problems. They need to allocate resources to this job and that job. And guess what? There was a worldwide experience where half the world took the big government view, and they played that out for 50 years. Another half of the world, led by the U.S., that believes individuals are amazing, played that out for 50 years. And guess which economic system flourished like never before in the course of human history? It was the former. The latter has resulted in the collapse of country after country after country because it just doesn't work. And so when we talk about compromise, when that's brought up, realize that we have people in Washington who have 2 completely different worldviews. And they're trying to implement those 2 worldviews in most aspects as you go forward with tax policy, regulatory policy, as you go forward with healthcare policy. You come to completely different policy views because of those different worldviews. And I'll tell you, I'm of the worldview that people are absolutely amazing. They have God-given potential. They have inalienable rights. And the role of government is to maintain those freedoms so they can realize that unbelievable potential. And I will not compromise with the big government folks who want to solve everything with government, and more government.